Go into town. Ash flicked her reins, her horse neatly shifting to a harsh gallop. She followed Hector as he continued his brisk pace towards the village, leaving the rest of their group far behind. How was a man on foot outpacing a horse? Zakaria was right, something was off about him. The ride to the village was brief, and Hector was already busy speaking with the villagers.
I am sorry to hear about your loss. Thank you for your information.
Did you find something?
Oh, hello, Ash.
Well?
Maybe. Apparently an old man died the night of the ritual. His son was a mage. A full mage, so don't get your hopes up there. If there is anyone in this village who may know anything, it will be him.
What in the shadows is a tiny village like this doing with a mage?
Huh?
It doesn't seem odd to you that a village as small as this one would warrant a full mage? I mean, I would understand a hedge mage. Perhaps a student who failed their exams.
I believe the mage in question is merely visiting. The man who died was the father and had been ill for some time.
Oh.
Hector looked into the distance. They could barely make out the approach of Prude and the heads.
Let's go. I'd like to look into this more before they get here.
Okay, but why?
Hector did not give an answer as he marched towards a cottage in the distance. With a grimace, Ash followed.
You really need to work on your conversational skills.
Huh?
I was referring to how you just ignored my question.
You asked a question? I'm sorry, I must have been lost in thought.
Apparently.
Hector gave no response.
What exactly is on your mind?
Worst case scenarios.
A chill seeped down the length of her spine.
Perhaps keeping your thoughts to yourself is for the best then.
As they arrived at the cottage, Ash was surprised at its condition. The soil surrounding the mountain was exceptionally rich for farmland, and the presence of the mountain itself provided the region a degree of stability most could not afford. She would not be surprised to find a fine cottage. This place was not fine, it was lavish.
Wow, a little more than I expected.
The sun...
Hector paused.
Or daughter is inside. I forgot to inquire as to the identity of the mage.
He was still ignoring her.
As for the appearance, I suspect that their child sends home money. Most mages make a very comfortable stipend.
Or perhaps not. Hector rapped on the door. Ash heard something from within, and a moment later the door opened.
Can I help you?
The man did not have the look of a mage. be they necromancer or paladin.
Yes, hello. I would like to ask you about the person your father saw the night he died.
Really? Are you serious?
Placing a hand on Hector's shoulder before he could speak, Ash pulled him back as she stepped forward.
Yes, I'm Ash, a necromancer. This is Hector of the same profession.
Hector opened his mouth to speak once more, but Ash spoke first, forcing her words before his own.
Hector informed me you were a mage. May I ask of your speciality? We are hoping you might provide something in the way of information about the identity of who we saw.
They call me Marte. I'm no mage, though you wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. My older brother is, though if you're looking for him, he's already gone. My father was a bit delirious when he passed. But that figure in the dark, he was convinced it was death itself coming for him. I don't think Death is the type to trip and stumble into the mud, though. I might not have been able to hear them, but the way they thrashed afterwards, you could tell their mouth was foul with curses. Just don't think that's the kind of demeanor Death would have.
So you saw them?
Not much more than a cloaked traveler in the night.
What color was their cloak?
Gray, why does it matter?
Can you give me any more details?
I was kind of busy with my father's final throes. No.
Ash was a bit shocked with the ease with which the man spoke of both Death and his past father. Only his most recent response contained any hint that the conversation may have bothered him.
In such case, I will depart, thank you.